Start recording. So anyway, I want to dive right in because we just had a great weekend in San Antonio for the San Antonio Summit. I absolutely love the company that for the fact that they travel around to different locations and they put on these presentations, and it's not just always all about the business. I love the business aspect of it, but they have doctors that travel with them, and they just put on these presentations for free where you can invite people to learn more about nutrition and health and how they go hand in hand. We know this, you know, we're kind of in this field now because of Juice Plus. If you didn't know it already, you kind of know it now, but there's still so many people out there that don't see the correlation between good health and what we're eating. And so I love that our company does this, that you can just invite whatever location you're at, you can invite people to come listen and hear doctors. And I'm talking doctors talk about this stuff, not just somebody who's in the Juice Plus company, but doctors talk about this stuff. So, and again, anytime we're around our team, it always hammers home that we truly have the best thing ever. I just feel so blessed every time I'm around our team that we just have something really special and amazing, and we have this connection with sharing and helping other people. So I'm going to get into a little bit more, but I would love to hear Faye just chat a little bit because this was her first time. Really, she's been with the company for 4.5 months. She's fast-tracked through the marketing plan like you wouldn't believe. It's unofficially official, but she has fast-tracked to sales coordinator. She gets a $500 bonus. She's at the top commission level. She's done it so fast. Congratulations to her entire team because she wouldn't have gotten there without all of them, every single piece. So Priscilla, Amanda, Rita, and then of course Cherie, Melissa. Who else do you have underneath you? Just all the pieces of the puzzle. She's just done such an amazing job as a leader, and I'm just super excited and proud of her. I can't wait till it's official so I can really like blast it all over the place. But this was her first time in 4.5 months, and it's pretty amazing that she's gotten this far this fast without having ever attended a boot camp or conference or anything like that, which just goes to show you anything's possible. She's plugged into the training, she's asked questions, she's learned the marketing plan, and she's just done exactly what she's needed to do. So Faye, I would love to hear just real briefly what you thought about your first time going to boot camp this weekend.
Oh my gosh, well, first let me say that this is my third direct sales type business. And I never once ever had the urge to go to any of the other regional or national meetings before, like with my other two businesses. Never had the urge. This one, I had the urge because I saw like Virginia and Kristen post what they did at convention. And I thought, oh my gosh, not only am I going to go and learn stuff, but I'm going to go and have fun. And we did. And Linda and Kristen and I had so much fun together. So aside from all the fun stuff that we had as a girls' weekend, hearing the speakers was just so good to hear the different perspectives. I mean, we had one girl who said she was retiring. Her plan was to retire at 29, so she retired into the business. And I don't remember if it was the same one or a different one, said that she made it from joining to NMD 100 Club in 15 months. I mean, just insane things that you wouldn't even think is possible. And they just stand up there and tell you how they did it. And I love how everybody shares everything. Everything's available. There's no competition. And then but the best part was seeing everybody that I was seeing and training every week on our fast track training, fast track to SC calls, meeting everyone in person because I felt like I was so close to them already, but just meeting everybody and I'm going to get teary, but it was just so nice because it was like, this is the family that I didn't know I had. And it was just, I'm going to cry. But anyway, it was just awesome. I just can't even tell you. So I'm so excited about convention, and I can't wait to go to Dallas. And I know that Rita and Priscilla are going to be with us in Dallas too.
That's right. Thank you, Faye. And I mean, I hear my echo. You guys hear an echo? Yeah. Okay. Let me try and mute myself and unmute. Is that any better? Crap. Well, can you guys all mute yourself? Oh, that's better. Okay. Can you hear me? the nail on the head. It really is. It's our big Juice Plus family. It really is quite amazing. And I know Virginia's shaking her head yes, because she's been to conference and she's gotten to meet everybody. Amanda was there this weekend, and this was the first time she's met anybody or really even talked to anybody. And do you not feel like they just welcomed you into the family? Yeah. We really do have something truly amazing. So, all right, let me go ahead and get into it because I'm going to just try to cram a lot into a little bit of time. But first night, we got to hear from Dr. Valerie Miles. You know, I'm just going to do some highlights. She's a holistic pediatrician, basically. She's been with the Juice Plus for a long time. She first got into holistic healing and trying to prevent rather than treat before Juice Plus. But Juice Plus has just spurred that along. And she just basically hammered home how broken our healthcare system is. She, over and over again, she just talked about doctors that, aren't allowed to share Juice Plus. Doctors that have said, why would I share about nutrition? Because then I'd be out of a job. She just kept going on and on about what you learn in medical school, and it's nothing about nutrition, you know? So it's just broken. The healthcare system is broken, and it really is our place. It's our responsibility to take care of our own health. And kudos, and I think if you guys are in the Juice Plus Journey page, you probably saw me make that post in the Juice Plus Journey page. But we've made a great first step by doing the easiest thing possible. And this is what she kept saying. This is the easiest thing possible to do is just pop those Juice Plus every single day. But what I loved about it is when she was talking, she goes, of course the easiest thing to do is get Juice Plus in your body. But if people walk away from the conference that night, the speaker from her, and they just they go and they drink more water, then that's a win in her books. You know, it's yes, we want people on Juice Plus, but it's so much more than that. Our community is so much more than that. It is just helping people make healthier changes and bringing awareness to the world. So I think that just hammers home, our community right there. But follow that, the next morning we got to hear from Jay Martin. He is the founder of the company. The company's been around for over 40 years. Juice Plus has been around for about 25 years. And he took it, one step further. Not only are we taking control of our health, but we can take control of our financial security with this company. So we're using long-term efforts, not short-term fixes. Okay, if you're a writing kind of person, write that down. We're using long-term efforts, not short-term fixes. There really are no short-term fixes for anything. I mean, yeah, okay, you may win the lottery, but what are your chances? You know what I mean? Like, go ahead, go out and spend your money and play the lottery every day. But really it comes down to the choices that you're making and what are you willing to put into it. So we've got our Juice Plus. We know it's not a short-term fix. We know it's a long-term effort. And then, of course, our financial. You can go fast through the marketing plan if you want to. You can go slow through the marketing plan if you want to. It's up to you what you want to do with it. And then he said, and I thought this was great, consider your reward, the reward versus the risk. Okay? Juice Plus is in over 25 countries. We have over $500 million in sales. We have the manufacturers, the warehouses, the shipping and billing. They do all of that. There's been 2 price increases in 20 years, which, come on, you guys, if we're real, that is like unheard of. We have all of the clinical research to back it up. And for us to do the business, it costs how much? 50 freaking bucks, like 50. It's 50 bucks. That's it. It's like, whoa, we don't have to keep inventory. Faye, we've talked about this extensively because she's done other businesses, Usborne and Discovery Toys, and she loved it, but it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of inventory. So we have no inventory that we have to keep track of. You just consume your own product, be a product of the product, and then share. So here's where I want to take this. Why not? Why not the business? Why not you? Why not me? Why not now? The timing is like, okay, I'm jumping ahead of my notes. Guys, I took like so many notes for you. But really, the timing is so right now. Network marketing is on the rise. You guys know that social media. In fact, I can't wait for Silvana to share a little bit more of her social media expertise with us. But social media is on the rise, especially with network marketing. How many of your friends sell something else and are on Facebook sharing it? This is just the direction we're going. This is, and it's working. Network marketing or network marketers are being very successful at this business because word of mouth sells. Having a friend share something with you, you value that so much more than going to Walmart and having, you know, a preteen try to tell you to buy this. So, I mean, they don't know what they're talking about. So network marketing is working and the time is right now. Kim McCall shared that boldness follows belief. This is where I really kind of want to hammer this home because this is something that I struggled with, and I talked about this with Mandy and Silvana just 20 minutes ago. Okay, so I'm bold about Juice Plus. Not right away I wasn't, but I'm bold now because of my belief. You've got to have belief in 3 things, and this is where I want you guys to write these down and really think about them, and if you're struggling with one of them, then let's get on a call and let's chat about it. You know, we'll get on a private call, get with your upline, and we'll just chat about it because I know it's something I struggle with. But A, you've got to have belief in the product, okay? So how much do you believe that Juice Plus is it? Like, it is an amazing product. If you don't have that belief yet, that's okay. Just get with us or start asking us our stories. You ask Virginia her story. You ask Marcia her story. Faye, I mean, there's so many of you I could say, just ask their story and you will find that they are off. They've thrown allergy and asthma medications away. They're off steroids. If you get on our Juice Plus Journey page and just scroll down and just read post after post after post of just so many great stories after just within months of taking Juice Plus. Okay, so belief in the product, belief in the business. You've got to have belief in the business. I struggled with that for a while. I didn't understand network marketing. I didn't get it. You know, I was in the mindset of, oh, it's a pyramid scheme. But what the heck is a pyramid scheme? Like, what is that? Where did that come from? And trust me, I've got videos I can send you on that to show you that this is such a great, legit business. It really, really is. So belief in the product, belief in the business. And the third and final thing is belief in yourself. I know that can be hard for some of us, and it's just been such a great journey for me, a personal journey of growth through this business because I have learned to believe in myself, not just with Juice Plus and sharing the business, but in so many other areas of my life it's spilled over. So just confidence that God has just made us who we are. We're not cookie cutters. We are all so different. We're going to do this business so different. But God has made you uniquely you. And be confident in who you are as you're sharing Juice Plus, as you're sharing about the business, as you're just talking with your friends about this, that, and the other thing. So if you're struggling with belief in any of those 3 areas, no fear. I did too. So just share it with us and we'll talk about it. And we'll get you to a point where we'll encourage and we'll develop that belief in any of those 3 areas. Okay? So like I said, network marketing is on the rise. So many people are selling things, but why should people buy from us? Okay, what makes us different than other nutritional products on the market? Sure, we're different than makeup. We're different than jewelry. We're different than this. We're different than that. But we are so much more than a product. Like I talked about in the beginning, when you get Juice Plus, you get a friend for life and you get a community. Okay, you are plugged in. You get like multiple friends for life, really, to be honest. But you get a whole community. I want you guys to think, because for me, now this may not be true for you, but for me, I have purchased from other network marketing companies. And I can think of 3 in particular right now, maybe 4, that I have never heard from again. That I have not been plugged into a community, that I have not been followed up and said, well, hey, here's how to use what I just gave you. I've not been plugged into other people that are using the products. So it's like somebody just sold me something and walked away. That's not good customer care. So what we hammer home with Juice Plus Company always is good customer care. This is a journey. It's not a quick fix, like I said. So it's a journey. So stay connected. Get them plugged in. When you've got a new customer, get them into that Juice Plus Journey page as quickly as possible. And then you post in that Juice Plus Journey page as well, where your customers are, so your customers see you sharing them there. So good customer care. We're more than just a product. And then being a friend. That's what we're about, relationships. We're all about relationships. So those few things should set us apart. Now, that's like kind of the business side of it, but product side, we are set apart. So we've got that research. We've been on the market the longest. We've got the NSF certification, the third-party verification. If you don't know what any of that means, ask us and we'll help you out with that. So people don't buy what you do. They buy why you do it. Share your why with people. Share your story. Share your why. If you don't know it, in fact, we're all going to do this. I'm going to send you guys a worksheet. We're going to work on what our why is. You really should have a good, solid why. It's going to drive your business forward when you can share that with people. So a couple other things that were mentioned that I thought were good to reiterate to you guys. Let's say you don't get a response from a potential customer. How many of us have been there? You send a message, you see they've read it, and nothing, and nothing, and nothing. So you're like, do I say it again? Like, how do I now approach it? Do I just let it go? One thing that was said is when you're reaching out to these people, are you telling them your why? And then are you leading them to a tool? Are you following up and say, hey, I'd love to like get you on a 3-way call or send a video or something like that? And then of course, are you following up with them? So sure, you sent them a message, they didn't get back to you, just like, hey, I was just checking in, wanted to see if you got my message, wanted to see if you wanted to, follow up. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? Something like that, leading them in a direction. They may say no, and that's totally okay. It's not gonna ruin your friendship. They're just not interested right now at this point. But lead them somewhere. This is what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I thought of you because. I love that. Very simple. This is why I'm doing it. Okay, I love Juice Plus. I'm trying to make better choices for my family. I wanted it to be easy. I'm doing it because I'm doing the business because I love sharing health with people, and I thought of you because it could be multiple reasons, because they have a sickness or you see them post about their children being sick, or if it's business related, it could be, I think you would be really great at helping me share this, I don't know, healthy mission with people. I mean, you are going to figure out how you're going to say that, but this is what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and I thought of you because. One other thing I did want to mention about that is if somebody gives you an excuse, I thought this was really good. Like the cost, for instance. Oh, it's too much. She said to use feel, felt, found. So if somebody says it's too expensive, oh, I totally know what you're saying. I totally feel that way. I totally felt that it was too expensive when I first heard about it, but then we decided to take it and I have found the value in it. So just relate to the person, just relate to them. You could very well just say, it's too expensive. You could be like, oh yeah, so, okay. But I mean, that's not really going to get you anywhere because we all know the value of it. We do know the value of it. So feel, felt, found, you found the value. You can use that for any excuse, really. Okay, we only have like 4 more minutes and then we've got our Big Shooting Stars conference call. Guys, the only way to fail is to quit in this business. It's the only way to fail. All of our goals can be very, very different. You guys know very clearly that I want to hit NMD. That's where I want to go. I didn't start off that way. I wanted to get my own product paid for. Okay, but now it's changed, and it will change for you guys as well, and it can change, and that's okay. Some of you maybe just want to get a discount on your product. That's fine. Some of you want to make $200 a month. Great, $500 a month. Okay, $1,000, $2,000, you name it. Kyra, I love it, Virginia. You name it, and we will work on getting you there. Okay, say hi, everyone. Okay, tell me. Yes, we did. We went to sports camp. He wants you all to know that. We went to sports camp this morning. But I have seen so many people walk the stage as NMD after 20 years, 25 years, after 1 year. I see people in our company right now, all of our sideline buddies on different teams that have been working this business, you know, for a little bit longer, but they're not stopping, and momentum is happening. They're not, because they have never stopped. So you just keep it going, and you will. You will, if you really want to, you can get to NMD. I mean, I think that's what I love about going to these conferences and these boot camps, is because, you know, we have people up there on stage talking, and they're not always the most eloquent speakers. Like, even when I'm talking in front of you guys, I sometimes feel like I have no, like, I don't know, what am I doing? I'm leading all these people. Like, I'm not adequate enough. But here's the thing is, I don't have to be. I don't have to be. Because we have a team that there's so many tools handy. I'm here to inspire and encourage and help. I don't have to know everything, and you guys don't have to know everything either. But plug in as much as you can to all of the tools that our team is gifting us with. Those fast track to sales coordinator calls and those fast track to senior sales coordinator calls. If you are in Germany and you can't get on live, go back and listen to the recordings as soon as you can. You know, just there's so many different ways to plug in. And I can tell you beyond a shadow of a doubt that not all teams are like this. We are blessed. We are blessed. And that is why so many of our team members are going to hit NMD. They're hitting NMD fairly quickly. It's because we have the tools. So plug into the tools. But again, I want to reiterate, the only way to fail is to quit. Fast track or slow track, anyone can get to NMD, but use the tools, plug in, get trained. I would love to do personal training with every single one of you, with your upline. So you can message me personally, you can message your upline, and we'll get together. Let's just plan. If you want to go a little bit faster, a little bit further, if you just have some hesitancy and you want to chat about some things, then get with me, get with your upline. We'll get a call together, and we can just talk for 20 minutes about something. You know, or go, if you want to go a little bit more into detail into the marketing plan, because I know it can get a little, there's a lot of numbers and there's a lot going on, and I still don't know it all. But if you want to learn a little bit more about that, I am going to plan to do some more, for those of you that understand this, not everybody's going to get this at this point, but it's the 645 training and getting into the numbers and reading the PVC report. So for those of you that have a fairly big customer base, I'm going to do some training for those of you that want to learn a little bit more about how to read your reports and stuff like that. And I'll let you know when that is, and we can just do a Zoom chat like this. We'll have our reports printed, and we'll just kind of go through the numbers so that you can be a little bit more proficient on reading those. But for anybody else that wants to do personal training, you guys just let me know. Okay? Regardless of what your goal is, we're here to help you reach your goals. A lot of you I think some of you are going for your 2,000 plus. Some of you are pretty close. Renee, I know you're getting pretty darn close, which is really exciting. A couple of you just hit some goals. You guys, I'm just so excited and so proud of every single one of you. You've gotten out there. A lot of you have hit goals recently or are going for new goals. If you are a VF, if you've fast-tracked to 2,000 plus, your next goal is to qualify your business. I'm going to take that a step further. Self-qualify your business. That is just go out and get 24 Trio customers. Okay? If that seems impossible to you, just start making a list of people, and I guarantee names are going to come to mind that you can reach out and you can get 24 Trio customers. It's totally possible. There's a lot of people on our team that are self-qualified. It's definitely doable. I've been self-qualified for, I don't know, a very long time, before it was even a thing. I was self-qualified. So if you need help on getting personal customers, let me know and we can talk about it. But again, the easiest thing is, just one moment, please.
I need to tell you something.
The easiest thing to do is, I'm going to just read it to you. This is what I'm doing, why I'm doing it. I thought of you because, fill in the blank. If I sent you a video, would you watch it? And then it's off of you really until you follow up. So send them the video. You don't have to explain everything. Let the video do the talking. Okay? Okay, this has been great, guys. We have a Shooting Stars conference call that actually happened 2 minutes ago. It's just a phone call. They're probably just still going through the intros, but it's a phone call. It's not a Zoom chat. You can just call into the phone call. I'm going to put it in our team chat right now so you have the numbers. And you can call in and you just listen to our grading Shooting Stars team talk. Okay? You guys all have a fabulous day. I'm so glad. No, everybody smile. I need to take a picture. I'm so glad you guys all hopped on. This is really exciting. Okay, you ready to smile? Hold that. It's not working. Hold your smile. Oh, shoot. Okay. Okay, ready? Cheese. All right, gotcha. Y'all have a great day. We'll talk soon.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.